Hello again, hunters! After the last video, you lot absolutely flooded the comments. There were ideas, debates, feedback, requests, and a few comments that genuinely made us laugh out loud. So today, we're doing a follow-up. We're going through the biggest themes from your comments. And first up, the biggest topic in the comments by far, co-op and multiplayer. Which makes sense as that was the title of the video. A lot of you agreed that it would be amazing to raid with friends, and some of you even said it would be the thing that convinces your friendship group to buy the game. We totally get why co-op and multiplayer is appealing. The flanks, the chaos, the "I swear that was your grenade" moments. It fits the world so well. As you know, sadly, it's not feasible for this title, but we are going to keep adding content, features, and improving the game in other areas, such as replayability and long-term progression. A few of you suggested some kind of new alternate start system where your choices carry forward or where you start with different affiliations and quest lines. It's a really cool concept, especially if it meaningfully changes what you're doing on a fresh run instead of just being same game but harder. Along the same lines, we also saw some requests for more complicated daily quests and repeatable objectives that send you back into high density areas with clear goals. That go here and retrieve this style, but with randomness and challenges so it stays fresh. That is a strong idea for keeping the zone feeling alive. Difficulty locking also came up and continues to do so religiously thanks to Deltarune no hits. We see you in the comments. Essentially having a feature in the game that allows you to lock the difficulty of any specific save. We can definitely see the plus side of this as it forces consistency in your experience, so we'll have a look at what we can do. We also saw a bunch of comments asking for more events and seasonal content. Not just Christmas, but springtime events, Easter chaos, random map happenings, or opt-in mini event systems that give you something new to chase without replacing the core game. We like the idea of more dynamic events that spice up raids, but we also need to balance these with long-term game updates. Spending valuable time developing short-term events when we could be creating features or content that are always available isn't really a difficult decision to make. But we know fun events, even small ones, help keep the game fresh, fun, and exciting. They do, however, need to feel like they belong in ZERO Sievert and not turn the zone into a theme park. Boss and encounter design came up a lot too. You had great ideas like ghillie suit bosses, more bodyguard style boss squads, and even mechanics where you could recruit guards yourself after building reputation with certain NPCs. The recruitment bodyguard idea is spicy and potentially dangerous for balance. But it's definitely one of the more interesting suggestions we've seen because it adds a new layer of progression to base building beyond number go up. It's the kind of feature we need to be really careful with, but it's absolutely worth discussing. And finally, a few comments stood out as small ideas that could add a lot. Craftable ammo boxes to reduce bullet space, bulk item packs that save inventory slots, new uses for random junk, and more meaningful endgame missions like a module that generates faction camp raids. These are the kinds of ideas that sound simple on the surface, but can add a lot of depth and satisfaction if implemented well. So thank you, genuinely. Even when the comments disagree with each other, it helps us see what different types of players care about. Some want more hardcore systems, some want more content variety, some want more comfort and clarity, and some of you just want a dog in the bunker. And yeah, I'd quite like a dog in the bunker too. Last week, the most reported issues were performance, controller support, and Steam Deck. For performance, if you have a 4060 and you're getting less than 40 frames, then your PC is most likely using the CPU for graphics instead of the graphics card. Unfortunately, this is an engine issue and not something we can fix. But the good news is you can. To do this, have a quick Google for setting default GPU in Windows and you'll find a guide on how to do it. And for controller support and Steam Deck, we know the controller support could be better, but in a game that was never intended to be played with a gamepad, it makes it quite difficult. We will be making some big steps towards this year though, and we'll let you know as soon as you can expect an update. And that's it for this one, hunters. Thanks again for the passion, the ideas, the critiques, and the thoughtful feedback. Keep it coming, because this is exactly how we steer the game towards what players want. If you're enjoying ZERO Sievert, then leave us a Steam review, subscribe so you don't miss what's next, and join the Discord to keep the conversation going with the rest of the community. Until next time, play dirty. I mean, take what you can, give nothing back.